All right, so in this video, I just want to kind of go into the story about how I ended up at this journey trying to help people out and kind of a little bit about myself. Now, I'm from a small town called New London, Connecticut. I was born in 1986 there. I was raised by a single mother and with my grandparents. Going through school, sports, I was a big person in sports. Football was my main thing. I love basketball, but I was much better at football. I never kind of really put much into education, and nobody ever really pushed me to actually give my all towards education. They pushed me towards being a great athlete. They pushed me towards running fast, towards scoring touchdowns, stopping people from doing that, all of those things. But I was never really pushed towards that business side. And I didn't really think nothing of it at that point. So then I graduated college, played football, had a great career. I played Division III, went over to Springfield College. I also played a little Division II in football. But when I got done playing football, I was older, and I started to look back. I'm like, wow, okay, the football thing only lasts so long. And when you actually get up to those levels and see like only 1% of the people you play with is going to make it there. So especially from an urban community, if we got hundreds and thousands of us pushing to get to a spot where 1% of of us make it, what are the other 99% of us doing when that dream ends if we didn't really work towards nothing else and there was nobody pushing us there? And I thought that was an issue. So next what I did is I decided to teach. I went to school, I graduated with a degree in recreation management. I couldn't get a job being a rec director because those jobs stayed full for the longest. So I couldn't get in. So I got into teaching. I taught for 5 years. I taught in many different places. And then I'm just realizing like, it's still not just making me, it feels like I love my kids. I love working with them, but I feel like still there's something more because when I was teaching in the education system, I had to kind of push a certain agenda and teach things a certain way. And I wasn't kind of able to teach exactly the things that I think would make these kids successful in life. And of some of the things that they were making me teach, it wasn't helping these kids that are struggling in life. So this year, I decided to take a leap of faith. I resigned from my job, and I'm taking just a journey of teaching financial literacy. With a lot of these videos you see from me posting the stock market, yes, that is a portion of how I make my money and what I teach, but it's kind of really deeper than that. Through the stock market, I learned about psychology, learned about myself, learned about just being in a state of being, learned about serving my family and my community. It took me on so many different angles. Also, I have a big passion for youth. I'm kind of writing books, and I got a program called Plan, promoting leadership around numbers. I'm trying to get that in the school system so I can work with youth on business creation, work with youth on understanding that you don't have to be the greatest in school, but you have to give your best shot because practicing in school is the same way you practice in school and in class and put work in is the same way that you're going to lead a company one day when you're that great. When you're running that big business, you're going to need these skills now. So you don't have to be the greatest in school, but you got to at least apply yourself in work because in life, there shouldn't be anything that we're going to where we don't apply ourselves. So I kind of want to do that. And I just want to work with kids kind of on giving back because a lot of these kids now, we don't give back. We just want things, but we don't actually give back to things. And when we do give back, it opens up everything to us. So those are things that I kind of working on. That's kind of some of the things that I'm about. That's why you'll see a lot of my information is going to be free. Like all this stock stuff I'm putting out is free. There's too many of us already that do not know what's going on with the market. There's too many of us that's not involved that don't know anything about it. I'm going to give you free information. And what I would say is go through my stuff, go through everybody's free information before you pay one penny to somebody for something. Exhaust all the free resources you have. Have a hungry, humble mind. I love that saying. Come every day with a hungry, humble mind, and you can be shocked at where that can get you. I'm looking forward to talking with you. I'm looking forward to hearing your story. I'm looking forward to helping you with your journey. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will talk to you guys soon.